Hi guys, welcome to Creatively Gracious. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. My name is Cecilia, and if you're returning, you probably noticed that this is something different for me. I usually do not do face-to-face videos, but I was tagged by Daniela over at Planning Diva, and she tagged me to do a not going to go wild video. And she did a video, I guess she was tagged by Sailor at Plans. Jessica over at Sailor at Plans created this tag. I guess tags was something in YouTube a while back and they've kind of faded away is what I understand. And now they created a tag for those that are not going to go wild. So it's a not going to go wild tag, and I figured that I would go ahead and do this video just because it gives me a good chance to get in front of you guys and just to share my thoughts on whether or not I'm going to go wild. So they did set up a few questions. I think there's like 10 or 12. I have them in my planner here. So I have the questions here, and I did write them down because I didn't want to try to memorize them. I knew I wouldn't be able to do that. So the first question is, why would I go wild? So before I get into that question, I guess I should answer as to whether or not I am going to go wild. And because I'm participating in this tag, you might figure that I'm not going to go wild. And that is true. I am not going to go wild. I did think about it. And I would love to go wild, but I do have, I do have fur babies, and actually one of them just passed, but I do have fur babies that I would have to make arrangements for. But I also have my grandkids and their mother staying here at this time. So the timing just isn't right for me at this moment, but I would love to go wild in the future. I go wild. Did you catch that? I would love to go wild. No, I wouldn't love to go wild. I would love to go wild in the future. And I'm sure it would be a great experience. But let's go ahead and get into the questions here. So why would I go wild? First and foremost, Go Wild is filled. Wait, let me back up. In case you don't know what Go Wild is a planner conference. So this is a planner conference where all these people get together. They have all these awesome speakers to just chat with you about planning and sometimes life in general. It's not always about planning. So why would I want to go? Because there are going to be so many like-minded people there. People who love stickers, guys. There's going to be so many people that love stickers and planning and have the same kind of hobby, I guess, as I do. So I would just love to go and just mingle with everybody and really get to know those people that are in the community, because I think it would just be awesome to meet those people who are behind the YouTubes and the Instagram accounts. It just would be so much fun. And these are people that I followed since 2016 because I've been in the planner community since then. So that is my first and foremost reason why I would go. And also because they have a lot of goodies. There's one day that's dedicated to different vendors that give out, table gifts and that. And I've seen them table gifts and they are quite awesome. So that's another reason. But mainly because I would love to meet the people in the community. So the second question is, who would I go with to go wild? Well, I would probably go with by myself because I have not met any other planners in my community, but when I got there, I would definitely meet up with some planner babes. So even though I would probably travel by myself, that doesn't mean that I would stay by myself through the whole conference. I would love to meet up with maybe Daniela from Planning Diva. I would love to meet up with Gigi from Gigi's Planner Room, and maybe Crystal from Sweet Life Plans, and maybe just hang out with them during the whole conference, just to kind of get to know some of these people that I follow and that I've, watched on YouTube, and maybe some of the people from Instagram too. So those are the people I would probably want to hang out with once I got there. The third question is, would I go to the Go Wild Planner Conference more than once? And that would definitely depend on the experience that I had the first time around. So if it's an enjoyable experience, I would love to go back and attend it. I know that the conference can be a little bit pricey, and that's another reason I'm not going this year, because I just didn't plan for it financially. So I wanted to throw that in there because I forgot to include that in the first part of the video. But whether or not I would go back a second time once I've gone is going to really depend on the experience that I have there. And I'm sure it's going to be a great experience when I do go, and I'll want to go back. But again, depending on the price and the cost, I know everything is going up right now. So that would also have an effect as to whether or not I would go back more than once. The next question is, what would I wear? Well, I'm really a casual person, so I like to be comfortable. So I would definitely be wearing something comfortable, maybe some jeans and maybe a t-shirt one day, maybe a dress shirt another day. Just something really comfortable and casual, just so that I really feel in my comfort zone while I'm there, because I know there's going to be walking and other stuff like that. Maybe in the evenings, maybe more of a dress up type of attire. But for the most part, I would really want to be comfortable in what I'm wearing. So there's that question. And the next question is, what kind of makeup and toiletries would you take? So I do use makeup on a daily basis. Well, not on a daily basis. There are days I don't wear makeup, but I would definitely take my makeup. So I'm not that type of person that buys the specific brands of makeup and is in tune with all the new makeup that's coming out. That's just not me. I mean, I buy makeup to wear it, but I never really learned how to apply makeup, should I say? And that's kind of sad because I'm over 50. But I just wear it as I feel needed, and I'm not one that has really gotten into the makeup scene per se. And as far as toiletries, my regular toiletries, my toothbrush and toothpaste for sure, and also some aromatherapy. I love essential oils, so I would definitely take my essential oils with me, and all the basics, like all the basic toiletries. So I don't think I want to get into that full list there. But the next question is, what kind of planner am I? Well, I am a decorative and faith planner. I love to decorate my spreads, and I also like to have a planner where I can write down all the things of my faith. So if you're new to my channel, that's what my channel is mainly about. And I don't really plan my planner spreads very much. I like to kind of just go with the flow. So whatever I'm feeling at that moment, that's usually what I tend to go to. So it really just depends on my vibe, I guess, when I'm picking out a sticker book. So I don't really have any other way to describe my planning style other than that it's just kind of a go with the flow kind of planning. And I just kind of, whatever I'm feeling at the moment, that's what I go with. So that's what kind of planner I am. And the next question is, would I bring table mate gifts? Of course I would bring table mate gifts. I love making little gifts. I think that came from my mom, because my mom was always so creative, and she did a lot of little gifts for everybody, like for all the different holidays. She would do little gifts for us and that. So I kind of took that from her, and I would love to just put some fun table mate gifts together and just give them to people that sat at my table. And not to say that everybody has to do it. It's just something that I would love to do, because I know not everybody would be able to make a table mate gift, but it would be something that I would really enjoy doing, and being able to offer it to the people who sat at my table. I would just love that. So I would definitely do that. The next question is, where would I go sightseeing? So I have been to Texas, I've been to Austin, but I have not been to Dallas. And even when I went to Austin, I really didn't get to experience a lot of the sightseeing because I went for work, and I never have gone back to Dallas. So I don't really know what I would want to see there, but I would definitely ask around and find out what are the must sees while I'm in town, because that's usually what I do. And just find out what people's recommendations would be, because I think that's the way to go. And just seeing what people recommend and what they enjoy, and maybe that's something that I would enjoy too. So that's how I would work that out. So the next question is, what top speakers would you like to see? And I hadn't even really looked at the speakers that were attending or that were speaking there at the Go Wild, so I had to look that up. But I think Martha Stewart would be on that list, because I think it would just be interesting to hear her and see her in person and meet her maybe. And the other one, I only have two on this list. The other one is the Crafty Chica, believe it or not, she lives here in Phoenix with where I live, or in the area, in the vicinity, and I have not met her. So it's kind of funny that I would go all the way to Texas to try to meet her when she lives here in my area, but I have not met her, and she's always on TV here. She's always showing her crafty side and her crafty tips. So I do know who she is and I do follow her. So I would love to meet her as well. The next question is, what top 3 tables would I sit at? If you asked me this a year ago, Happy Planner would definitely be the first top priority table that I would sit at. But my kind of planning has changed, and it's not that I don't like the Happy Planner. I love the Happy Planner, but I have so many things from the Happy Planner that I've kind of branched out this year. I've kind of branched out into Live Love Posh. So Live Love Posh is going to be my number one. I would love to sit at her table. And then the second table I would like to sit at would probably be Happy Planner, because they still are a great love of mine. And they're just not my number one because I have so much of their sticker books and stuff already. And the third table that I would want to sit at is the zebra table. Oh my goodness, they give so much stuff. And that cute little zebra they gave last year, it's just amazing. So I would love to sit at their table because I love mild liners. So it would just be amazing to get product from Zebra as well. So those are my top 3 tables that I would want to sit at. And the next question is, who are the top 10 to 15 llamas that I would want to meet at Go Wild? Okay, I had to write these down. And I know that I'm limiting this to 10 to 15, but there are plenty of llamas that I would want to meet at Go Wild. It's just that I'm going to limit it to 10 to 15. I think there may be 10 to 15. There may be more. Okay, so this list is in no particular order, but I'm just going to mention these off the bat. Some of them I've already mentioned and people that I might want to hang out with once I got there. And one of them is Daniela from La Planning Diva, Gigi from Gigi's Planner Room, Crystal from Sweet Life Plans. I would love to meet those 3 gals. And then also Amy from the Secret Planning Society. I would love to meet Jessica from Live Love Posh. I would love to meet Wrong Wrong. I would love to meet some of the Instagram people like Orlaith from Sweet Flowers and Coffee. I may have her handle wrong, but she's just a sweetheart. And I would love to meet Pam, I think her name is, from Scrap and Stones. I think she's from Arizona too, and I haven't met her, but I would love to meet her. And from Instagram as well, I would love to meet Faith from Beautifully Created by Faith. And I would love to meet some of those planner babes with the big accounts like Happy to Plan with Desiree and maybe Squared Plans. And let's see, there's Lauren at Personalize My Planner. I would love to meet her. I would love to meet Kenya from Kenya Patterson, and Mojo Jojo Plans. Amber plans her day. So all of those are people that I would love to meet while I'm out there, and many more. There's many more that I would like to meet. It's just I would just have to make time to find everybody and meet them while I'm out there. But those are just a few. So the last question is, where would I want or wish the next Go Wild conference to be? Hello, Arizona. We just had the final 4 here. We always have a lot of big events here in Arizona because the weather is so nice during this time. I have to put that in there, during this time. The weather is beautiful right now at this time. So I would say Arizona. And guess what, guys? It would be a hop, skip, and a jump for me. So I would definitely be there if it happened to be in Arizona. So Go Wild, people. Bring it to Arizona. I would love to see it here. So that's it, guys. That is my Not Going to Go Wild tag questions. And if you want to participate in this tag, go ahead, just make a video and tag Jessica over at Sailor at Plan. She would love to see your videos, I'm sure, since she created this tag. And I'm gonna tag Gigi over at Gigi's Planner Room. Gigi, I know that you are working on your school, but I hope that you have time to make a video. I would love to hear your answers to these questions. And one thing I wanted to mention too is Jessica over at Sailor at Plan said that you don't have to do a face-to-face video. You can do a plan with me and talk about these questions at that time instead of doing the face-to-face. So that's always an option. So if you guys are not going to Go Wild and you have a YouTube account, I highly recommend that you do this because I think it's going to be fun to just kind of get to know everybody through these Go Wild questions. And you may get to see their face. Like, you don't usually see my face, but here we are. And I have to say, it was fun. So maybe you will be seeing more of me in the future. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day. Stay creative, be gracious, and I will share again with you soon.